Okay, guys, ride with me. So, Mr. Tendernism, let's talk about Mr. Tendernism. Mr. Tendernism have some big things in the works, okay? Guys, come to find out, Mr. Tendernism was fired from Smokehouse. Destination Smokehouse, baby, was famous because of Mr. Tendernism. One, he was the one who brought the idea to Nick, because initially Nick had a coffee restaurant. Mr. Tenderism told him to start selling barbecue, which they did. So the idea of barbecue is Mr. Tenderism, and then Mr. Tenderism made Destination Smokehouse famous because of his his charisma, his attitude, his energetic attitude, and his likeness. So he got on social media, he would shake the bone off the rib or whatever, it would fall off, and he would take his glasses and throw them across the table and walk in a circle, come back and say tenderism, and just bring the vibe, bring, the energy. And so people, took to the energy that Mr. Tenderism was putting out. So much so, it was a whole challenge on TikTok that people were doing the, Tenderism challenge. Like, when I say that Mr. Tenderism was the one who blew the restaurant up, there's no doubt in my mind that he blew it up. Now, where the issue came with me personally, when it first came about, people were upset when they found out that Mr. Tenderism was not the owner. Baby, I didn't care if he was the owner or not. I didn't even take it that he was the owner. What I took it as is he was taking pride in his food that he cooked, okay? I know a lot of people thought that he was the chef or the owner, but honestly, I did not think that one bit, not at all. Because Mr. Tenderism was bringing his energy, bringing the enthusiastic, bringing his swag, bringing his likability, you know what I'm saying, to the attention of social media, which drove traffic to, the restaurant. I don't want to say the name anymore, but to the restaurant. Nick, the owner, got jealous. If he would have played his role, they would continue to, prosper. But because of him making sure that only he get the recognition because he is the actual owner, was the downfall. You could tell because he would start shooting other people in the video. He would start having Mr. Tenderism record him in the video. Where are they doing that at? Nowhere. Then what really blew things off was when Keith Lee went to the restaurant and he wasn't able to get a hold of Mr. Tenderism. Okay, that still wasn't bad. But what blew it up, the nail in the coffin, was when Nick and Mr. Tenderism went on an interview, and Nick said that Keith Lee shouldn't have given the money or give a big tip to Mr. Tenderism because he's the owner, he's a partner of it. Come to find out, that's a lie. Okay, that was a whole lie. So I'm just trying to figure out, if he wouldn't have never said that, if he would have played his role, things would have still been the way they needed to be. But he couldn't stand the fact that it was Mr. Tenderism who was getting all the attention. He didn't like that. Yes, Nick did pick up his phone and started recording Mr. Tenderism to bring more awareness to the restaurant. Okay, perfect. You know that Mr. Tenderism is the talent. We don't have to see you. We don't have to see you. We didn't even have to know that you were the owner. But no, you could not stand the fact that you were not getting the spotlight, and you ruined your whole ordeal. Okay? You ruined the whole ordeal instead of just sitting back and letting go and let God deal with it. You do whatever you're doing, recording, hush your mouth and let Mr. Tenderism do what he have to do. But no, you couldn't, which is why we are where we are now, which in all actuality, God wanted it to be this way, because now Mr. Tenderism is getting his own restaurant and he is doing some things with Keith Lee in the future. So I'm not sure what that is, but we'll see. Back up. And before Keith Lee made his announcement, there's a rapper in Texas. I think it's Cartel Bo. Listen, don't hold me for it, but I think his name is something about Cartel, okay? But he's a rapper that's based out of Texas. He purchased Mr.Tendernism, a food truck and a restaurant. That is amazing. That is really good. I'm proud. I'm proud because people are coming together and people are doing what they said they're going to do. But what I want to say to Mr. Tendernism, with all of the good news, with Keith Lee, with this rapper in Texas, he needs to invest in himself, and he needs to get a lawyer that has his best interests at heart, not connected to the rapper, not connected to Keith Lee, his own lawyer, just because he will have that extra level of making sure that things are, with the up and up when it comes to him. Oh, and I forgot to mention that Nick tried, well, he didn't try, but he did put a patent on Tenderism or Tenderism. He put a patent on Tenderism, and Mr. Tenderism, the whole reason why Tenderism is a thing, was not put on there. And then he tried to do it in a way where it wasn't really noticeable, but you know how the internet is. It's undefeated. There was lawyers breaking it down where it showed that yes, Nick was the owner and he tried to do it under another company that he owned. So it was very shady, very shady, very shady. So I had to throw that in there because let's not forget that. And I'm just super happy for Mr. Tendernism. I applaud all of the community for just rallying behind him, and I hope it's up and stuck from here. Okay, do you hear me? You guys need to let me know what you think about this whole situation. If you stayed this far in the video, you are the real MVP. But I am excited to see what the future holds for Mr. Tendernism, and I pray that everything is aligned for him and he does not have to go through what he has been through already. Nick, if you were humble, you could have been riding into the sunset. All you had to do was just let Mr. Tendernism do his thing, and you sit back and just support. You know it was your business. He knew it was your business, but you know what? God don't like ugly, and what's done in the dark comes to the light. So it was just a better path for Mr. Tendernism, okay? Because at first, I'm gonna be honest, I felt like the internet was doing too much, but clearly they weren't, because behind closed doors, baby, what they thought was happening, okay? It happened. So yeah, but thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will hopefully have another ride along with me. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Mr. Tenderism. I'll see y'all later. Bye.